What is up, guys? Harris Autographs here with a IP video. This is a countdown of my top 10 favorite in-person autographs in my collection. These are all guys I've gotten either at Tides games or various other events going on in my area. So we're going to start off with the guy I got last year, who I guess most people who graph International League probably got. The current Tampa Bay Rays outfielder, Austin Meadows. I think the Chris Archer trade is going to go down as one of the worst in history, because Glasnow is doing great in Tampa, who I also have. He was just missed my list. And then Austin Meadows is already an all-star. I think he'll be good for years to come, and hopefully lead Tampa to some sort of run coming up. Then at number 9, we have former Baltimore Orioles shortstop, two-time all-star J.J. Hardy. Really good player. I met him in 2017 on rehab. He was super nice. Got a picture with him. And yeah, number 8, we have the ace of the Atlanta Braves currently, Mr. Mike Soroka. It's kind of a sleeper candidate for a Cy Young this year. I don't think he'll get it, but he's looking to be a pretty dominant pitcher. I'm really thinking the Braves are going to win a World Series in the next 3 to 5 years. They just have so much young talent. A couple more guys you'll see in this list, and I just think they're going to be a really good team. Next up, we have at number 7. This is the only prospect I really have on my list. We have the number 3 prospect in that baseball, I believe, behind Casey Mize and Wander Franco. We have Luis Robert. Not the easiest guy to get by any means, but he'll at least sign 1 day per series usually. And I was able to get him 3 times over the 2 series he was in Norfolk this year. And I don't expect him to come back next year, so I'm really happy to get him while I can. At number 6, we have probably my favorite autograph of this year, former Minnesota Twin Michael Cuddyer. He won a batting title in, I believe, 2012. Local guy, one of the best to do it from my area. So really glad to have him. First time ever getting him. And then at number 5, we have the only Sports Illustrated I have signed in my collection. The Sharpie didn't do so good on this one, but one of my favorite safeties of all time. We have Cam Chancellor, former Seahawk safety, the enforcer they called him. He was just an absolute beast on the field. If you saw him play, you know what I'm talking about. He just hit hard. I don't think he'll ever get into the Hall of Fame, but he deserves it in my opinion. That Legion of Boom defense was just absolutely insane back in 2012 through 2015. Sucks to see how they all kind of fell off after the interception of Malcolm Butler. But yeah, we got number 4 up next. We have Hall of Famer for the Chicago Cubs. This is the first guy I got on a card ever. We have Ryne Sandberg. I didn't really do much graphing in 2011, but as a baseball fan, I knew I wanted to get a Ryne Sandberg autograph since he's a legend of the game. So I went out to the Iron Pigs game when I was like 9, maybe 10, and he signed down the line for probably 100 people there. I remember, I don't think I ever actually saw him. I just stuck my arm through a guy's like elbow. He took the card, signed it, and handed it back, and that was that. At number 3, this card would definitely be higher if the autograph showed up better, but this guy had a silver and was kind of dying. We have New York Yankees right fielder, Mr. Aaron Judge. Can't really see the autograph too much, but he was a really nice guy when he was with Scranton. Now he's probably the biggest name in the MLB currently, or at least one of the biggest names. I think he's on a Hall of Fame track, and I think the Yankees are going to be good as well. Well, they already are, but Aaron Judge is just a really good player, best home run hitter of this generation, possibly. Speaking of guys who I think are going to be in the Hall of Fame someday, at number 2, we have future NL MVP, Ronald Acuna. He almost went 40-40 this year until he got taken out for the last week, but this guy has so much talent, and I think outside of Mike Trout, he might be the best player in baseball. Like, he is just insane to watch. He's only 21 or 22. I think if he stays healthy and keeps working, he's going to lead the Braves to a World Series, and he's going to be a Hall of Famer. He's probably my favorite player, non-Astros, to watch in the MLB today. And I'm a really big fan of that guy. Not really easy to get his autograph in AAA. It took 4 attempts, but 100% worth it in the end. And at number 1, we have probably my favorite baseball player of all time. Definitely one of them. We have the captain of the New York Mets, third baseman, and the best player from my area in baseball, David Wright. I got this when I was 7 or 8. My mom was doing an interview with him, and she asked him to sign a ball for me, and I got him a hat as well. But he was just a super nice guy. Definitely one of the guys I looked up to growing up. And since the other guys I looked up to growing up either are dead or will never come around here because, well, he's working for CBS as a commentator, that being Tony Romo, then this is probably my best chance to meet one of my heroes, and I'm just really glad I did. So thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video.